This video is brought to you by Brilliant. I've been doing this job for a long time, and I've been pretty successful with it. So lately I've just been kind of looking back at it and wondering what am I good at exactly? What do I have going for me? Well, I think I'm pretty good at delivering lines into a microphone. I've got solid comic timing, decently witty, good editing skills, a striking visual gimmick that helps me stand out even though it doesn't really make any sense. Truly enviable ability to power through the burnout that this website inflicts on all its creators. Yeah, I got a lot going for me. Which is good, it helps me make up for the many things I lack. The most obvious being that I have terrible taste in music. I think I'm pretty entertaining, but if you want to know what music is actually good, you can go to Fantano, or, I don't know, read reviews like people used to do. Those even still exist? I don't know. Just go somewhere other than me. I only keep up with modern music enough to crack jokes about Justin Bieber. I have no confidence in my takes holding up, especially my takes on hip-hop, which have been tragic, let's just say it. Around 5 years ago, I kind of stopped feeling mainstream hip-hop, and I started drifting away from it, which is not great for a professional music critic, not listening to the most popular genre of music. I started feeling bad about that, so the last couple of years I've actually kind of forced myself to listen to it more just to feel less out of touch, and, I think I've made progress. I don't hate Lil Baby anymore, although that might just be because he's gotten a lot better. I can confidently say that I like that Pooh Shiesty song, but I wouldn't try to explain why. Let me put it like this. I have finally picked up a taste for mumble rap, but I have not yet stopped calling it mumble rap. We'll get there. The point is, I don't like feeling this out of touch, so when I heard a new rap song that clicked with me instantly, I was ecstatic. It was something called Astronaut in the Ocean by a new rapper called Masked Wolf.
When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion, yeah. I feel like an astronaut in the ocean.
I heard it and my brain just lit up. Like that flow, that nasty guitar on the beat, I was immediately into it. And I was not surprised at all when it started really climbing the charts. Barack Obama just recommended it on his summer playlist. High praise. This song could have legs. We could be hearing it for a long time. See, I feel good about this song, because I'm still kind of insecure about my poor track record for predictions, so I'm always proud when I get one. And I feel good for other reasons too. One of my biggest flaws as a critic is that I am very slow. I have to hear a song or a record like 100 times before I decide whether I like it or not or have any kind of useful take on it. But I was very quick with Astronaut in the Ocean. It only took me one listen for me to decide that I liked it. And it only took me 3 listens to realize, oh, actually, I don't know about this. For me, that's progress. So what even is this song? It's from a guy named Masked Wolf, a rap name that I'm going to assume he picked when he was 10. And he was correct too, because that's a super cool name. Fuck yeah, Wolf wearing a mask, awesome.
What you know about rolling down in the deep?
He is in fact a white guy, which partially explains why I, the still defends Macklemore guy, took to him. He comes to us from Australia, which does not have a great track record of exporting rappers. But who knows, maybe that helps him. He's not the worst Australian rapper I've ever heard, nor even the worst one charting right now. The bar's been set pretty low for him. This song is 2 years old, but only took off this year because time has no meaning anymore.
I've been going right around, call that relay.
What's made it so popular? I would credit that beat first, personally. I love that guitar sound. But also, his flow is pretty attention-grabbing.
Put this shit in a frame, but I know I don't blame
He seemed pretty skilled in a show-offy kind of way. And that hook is very catchy. I love that imagery. Yeah, I was really feeling it. Until I noticed this.
She say that I'm cool. I'm like, yeah, that's true. I believe in G-O-D. Don't believe in T-H-O-T.
Oh, okay. What the fuck was that?
I believe in G-O-D.
Am I listening to Christian rap? Did I get tricked into thinking I was listening to something cool and it turns out I'm listening to this?
Jesus Christ, Now I got to sacrifice. Now pray that Holy Ghost.
Ha, yeah, but seriously, what was that? If you keep up with this shit at all, you already know this line because it was immediately infamous. Because what fucking mainstream rap song, like the kind you're supposed to play on the radio for normal adults to listen to, what song like that boasts about believing in God? And to be clear, I don't mind that he believes in God or loves God or raps about God. Plenty of rappers give props to the big man upstairs. But bragging about your belief in God? No. I have too many bad memories of youth group kids with real men love Jesus stickers trying to get me to join up because their religious beliefs actually makes them super cool. No. That is a line I do not cross. The line right before this is about a woman telling him how cool he is.
She say that I'm cool.
Sure, bro. You got as much as one brag in, and then you immediately disproved it. But more importantly, you don't believe in THOT, huh?
Don't believe in THOT.
I'm gonna assume that means he prefers godly, chaste women. But who knows, maybe he doesn't respect the sluts he sleeps with. Either way, it's not good. Like, this is weird to say because hip-hop is not, like, progressive now or anything like that, but that kind of disrespect feels weirdly dated. Like, the hottest rapper alive literally just released a song called Thought Shit. No one's impressed anymore that you don't love them hoes. But, you know, one line doesn't ruin an entire song, right? Maybe I'm reading it wrong. Maybe that just means he doesn't believe in using demeaning names for women. I don't know. So I'm more than willing to let it slide. Or at worst, let it be a black mark on a song I liked otherwise. But it was a bad enough lyric that it forced me to wonder, what the fuck am I listening to? So after that, I started listening more closely and... oh boy, I just don't know if this thing holds up. Okay, let's start with the title.
I feel like an astronaut in the ocean.
What does that even mean? I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Mr. Wolf was kind enough to leave an explanation in the YouTube comments under his own video where he says it's about feeling out of place. You know, fish out of water, astronaut in the ocean. That's not where you belong, Mr. Astronaut. You should be in space. I'm not sure that metaphor holds up exactly. Astronauts train underwater. They get back to Earth by landing in the ocean. But you know what? Fine. He said that's what it means. It's what it means. It means being out of place. Okay, I did not get that at all.
Energy up, you can feel my surge. I'ma kill everything like this purge.
There's no other lyric in this chorus about being lost or feeling out of place. Through most of this, he sounds confident and in control.
When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion, yeah.
See, he shuts people down when they talk too much. So, no, if that's what he wanted this song to be about, it's not coming through at all. So instead, I'm gonna tell you what I got out of it, which is that I thought this song was about being high.
When your brain goes numb,
Like, all the imagery is about feeling spaced out, like you're floating around, astronauts float, you float in the ocean.
put that shit in slow motion, yeah.
You know, slow motion, brain going numb. So yeah, that's my interpretation. It's about drugs. Or at least it's about being in a state of mind that resembles being on drugs. I think that makes more sense. But that's still weird because this is not like a spacey, vibey song.
In a frame, better know I don't blame everything that I say, man. I seen you deflate.
If anything, it's a headbanger. It's almost a jock jam. Mike Trout is using this as his walkout music. This is not like a Kid Cudi beat under this or like a Travis Scott track. Although he might be trying to trick you into thinking Travis Scott is involved.
Astro.
Saying Astro right at the beginning. Cause it's an astronaut, right? Yeah, I know what you're trying to do, bro. My point was, I don't know if my drugs idea makes perfect sense, but that's what I think it's about. Maybe it'll make more sense if we look at the full verses. And by the verses, I mean the verse. This song blew up on TikTok at the beginning of this year before crossing over to radio. And like all TikTok songs, it's very short. Only the one verse. So it can't be that complicated. Let's check it out.
Y'all don't really know my mental. Let me give you the picture like stencil.
Yes, the picture like stencil. I am ready to get the picture like stencil. Let's go.
Falling out in a drought. No flow rain was pouring down. See that pain was all around. See my mode was kinda lounge. Better know I don't blame everything that I say. Man, I seen you deflate. Let me elevate. This ain't a prank. Have you walking on a plane?
What? What did any of that mean? You'll have me deflate and walking a plank? Who's you? Who are you even talking to?
Both hands together, God.
No, we're not doing any more prayer shit.
I've been going right around, call that relay. Pass the baton, back in the mall, swimming in the pool, can't drink them all.
Call what relay? And then we pass the baton to you, I guess, and you're swimming? You pass the baton when you're running, not swimming. Also, why are you swimming? And why are you in a pool? Are you the astronaut in the pool now? And when you say swimming, are you literally swimming or are you drinking too much, like in the Kendrick Lamar song you're referencing? What did any of that fucking mean?
I've been going right around, call that relay.
Going around? It's written like a pun, but the punchline has no setup. I'm going around so much you could call it a relay race. But I don't know what going around actually refers to in the first place. You can't play on the double meaning when you don't have a first meaning. Okay. When I don't understand a rap song, most of the time it's just slang I don't know. Maybe this all makes sense to the Aussies. So in that case, I'd go to genius.com and read the explanations, but in this case, even there, the annotations are pretty sparse. Does not give me a lot of confidence that there's any more to understand, but I really want to know what this means. So I have to do what I normally wouldn't do and actually listen to the actual artist and what they have to say about it. Ugh. But anyway, here's what Mr. Wolf has to say about it.
I was very scared, maybe is the right word, to release a song about something so real. Now that I see, like, yeah, you see it in other times, like they talk about like mental depression and stuff, but I truly feel it's like a craft to be able to relay these type of meanings and lyrics with a banger.
Depression. So this song is about depression. I would never have guessed that in a million trillion years. Okay, yeah, I guess there is a bit in there about feeling low.
See, that pain was all around, see, my mode was kinda lounge, didn't know which way to turn.
And then I guess the rest of it is how he overcame his depression by being an awesome rapper.
Energy up, you can feel my surge, I'ma kill everything like this purge.
No, that's not the same thing.
Even if I don't get paid for progression, I'ma get it.
I just assumed it was about being a great rapper who's gonna disprove the haters just like every other up-and-coming rapper writes. He's talking about how this is about something real, but nothing about this song feels real. I'm not even calling him phony. I'm saying that nothing about this song solidifies into anything concrete. It's all abstract. Even the G-O-D, T-H-O-T stuff doesn't really come back. Maybe it'd be better if it would. At least I'd understand what that's about.
What you know about rolling down in the deep?
Apparently he means that, like, in the depths of depression, that's what the ocean represents.
Depression, that mental side of being down in the rough in life.
I would never have gotten that. It doesn't sound like he's fighting anything that dark. It certainly doesn't resemble Swimming Pools by Kendrick Lamar, which he references and does sound like being depressed. Like, even in the couple bars about how he's fighting a low point.
See, that pain was all around, see, my mode was kinda lounge.
Your mode was lounged? That doesn't sound depressed, that sounds relaxed.
What you know about rolling down in the deep when you...
What do you know about rolling in the deep? Rolling in the deep generally means something good. It means having lots of friends or money. I know that because I had to look it up when Adele got big. Like, Astronaut in the Ocean isn't even one of those classic upbeat songs with depressing lyrics. It's an upbeat song with nonsense lyrics. I hesitate to compare any rapper to Vanilla Ice, but it does remind me a little of Ice Ice Baby. The more you listen to it, the more you realize this guy just isn't in control of his words. Like, even in the chorus, which is the best part.
What you know about rolling down in the deep when your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze when...
Yeah, you can call it that, but I don't know why you would, because that's not what it's called. It's called brain freeze. It's not even a play on words, it's just the wrong words. Okay, on further research, he talks about his influences: Eminem, Hobson, Joyner Lucas. Yeah, these are all artists designed to appeal to old heads. So, yeah, that explains why I took to it at first. My favorite rap song of the summer is that Roddy Ricch one that sounds like it time traveled here from 1988. But even for a guy like me with old-fashioned tastes, I look at guys like Hobson or recent Eminem who's trying way too hard to be clever. At least he's trying. Astronaut in the Ocean isn't at all. It's basically all flow, no lyrics. In fact, more than any rap song, it reminds me of a Red Hot Chili Peppers song, where you just enjoy the vibe and you make yourself okay with the fact that the lyrics were chosen for their cadences and consonants and not because they actually mean anything. Which, I don't know, I guess there's nothing wrong with that. Look, I don't know if Three Wolf Moon here is going to have any legs as an artist. Maybe he will, maybe he won't, I don't know. I think this is one of those hits that started to get really grating to a lot of people, but I don't think it's terrible. Like I said, I did take to it first. I still really like that beat, but the lyrics are just so shaky. I just don't know. So what's my final verdict on this song? I guess I would say that Masked Wolf makes me feel like an astronaut in the ocean. What does that mean? Whatever you want it to, apparently. You figure it out.
I feel like an astronaut in the ocean.
Haha, by the way, since reviewing music is my full-time job now, I found I need something to do while I'm sampling all the latest hits for work. And since that leaves me with a lot of downtime while I'm checking out new music, I have spent a lot of that time doing puzzles. Hey, maybe you'd also like something to challenge your mind while you enjoy music. If so, can I borrow a moment to talk to you about Brilliant? Brilliant is a hands-on, problem-solving website with all sorts of interactive puzzles so you can learn about math or science or coding. It's a great way to pick up new skills. So if you want to sharpen your skills with these subjects, or if you're just tired of Sudoku and you want something else fun to do, you can learn more about Brilliant by going to brilliant.org/taughtintheshadows and sign up for free. And also, the first 200 people that go to that link will get 20% off the annual premium subscription. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.